17 years old. Like a friend of mine who jumped into some cactus said afterwards, it seemed like a good idea at the time. I moved up to Berkeley after getting discharged from the Navy and wrote the song in 1965. We recorded it on a little 7-inch extended play record and invented the name Country Down the Fish for that record. Recorded it in Chris Trockwitz's living room, the guy who owns our Hooley Records in Berkeley. And then we got signed to Vanguard Records, and as a rock and roll band, when Bob Dylan went electric, we went electric. And then we were recording on the second album. We were recording "Fixin' to Die Rag," and I was the president of the band at Arroyo High School in Almonte. And we used to go to the sporting events, and we would spell out the Arroyo Nights all the time. So I got the idea that we should spell out the name Fish because we were called Country Joe and the Fish. And so we all took a letter, and then we overdubbed people yelling, you know, give me an F, give me an I, and like that. And then everybody, what's that spell? And everybody yelling fish. We got a bunch of people to yell fish on the record. And then we recorded "Fixin' to Die Rag," the Vietnam song, afterwards. We put the two together. Didn't really make any sense, the fish cheer and "Fixin' to Die Rag." But it was the 60s, nobody cared. And so when we would play, we would do the fish cheer, and then we would sing "Fixin' to Die Rag." And then we got a job playing at the Schaefer Beer Festival in New York City, actually at the Waltham Rink Arena, which is this ice skating arena they use in the summertime for concerts. And that was built by Donald Trump, actually, with immigrant labor. Worked really cheap back then. Nobody else could do it. He brought it in under budget, actually. Just a little weird coincidence. But anyway, so we were hired by the Schaefer Beer Festival, and we were hired. We were paid in advance to be on the Ed Sullivan Show, which was this big TV show that they had on television, and around Christmas time, to sing that Santa Claus song, actually. And they came, and so we were back in the dressing room before the show, and Chicken, who got the idea about the bananas, so we knew we had great ideas. He said, let's change the fish cheer to the fuck cheer. And we thought, oh, that's great. It's a 4-letter word that begins with F. We'll do it. And so that night we did the fuck cheer for the very first time. And there was a near riot, which is always a good sign at rock concerts. And people really loved it. And then afterwards, we were back in the dressing room, and a Schaefer beer rep stuck his head in and said, "You'll never be in the Schaefer Beer Festival again in your life." And we figured, well, it's lousy beer anyway. But then the Ed Sullivan Show rep who'd come to check out the act that they'd purchased he stuck his head in and he said, "You can keep the money, but you'll never be on the Ed Sullivan Show again." And that did bum us out. And sometimes that was a question answered on Hollywood Squares, the TV quiz show: who was paid to stay off the Ed Sullivan Show? And the answer was Country Down the Fish.